Okay, let's start. There we go. So just to quickly recap where we left off last time, I've actually done a few things in the meanwhile. So first of all, one thing that's fixed, that is finally fixed now, is the issue with delays when loading card images. So now this is just instant. There's no longer, it doesn't take like a few seconds just to load the card image. So the way I fixed this, if we go to, where is it, Resource Factory, what you'll find now, oh, this one can go. Of course, I literally just copied all the headers that are used by my browser when it tries to load an image. That's also why the token trope thing was still in here, because that's the request that I watched for, that I looked at. And I just copied that entirely into here so that it recreates the request exactly. And I mean, that obviously fixes it. I don't know, you probably don't need all of these headers, but I'm just putting them all in here just to be sure. So yeah, so that's nice to see that that's working. Also, of course, you can see this offers thing here, which doesn't really display anything interesting as of now, but that's what we're going to be working on today. So I mean, obviously this is, it looks horrible still, and it will keep looking horrible for a while, I think. But after I get the functionality working, then I'll focus maybe a little bit more on how this actually looks. So first, let's take a look at what this is. So we have the card window. Yeah, so this is the one that I was working on last time as well. Last time we were working on getting this image to load. The image here. And now I've added this field here for orders, which is just a scroll viewer with a wrap panel. So it's actually the exact same thing as we have in our main window, except this time it contains this order panel thing, to which we add these order bars, which currently just displays a static 200 USD, $200, and the address by which will at one point, of course, contain the address that is selling the specific card. But not too much nothing special really going on here. It just has a mouse enter and mouse leave event to draw the highlighting text, the highlighting box for when you mouse over it. But it doesn't do anything if you click it, of course, because nothing's been implemented yet. So what I'm going to try to do now is try and see if I can get this to display actual orders from the IMX order book. So let's see. So for that, the first thing we want to do is in the card window. I need the actual code. And I've already made kind of a start here just to get orders from the order book and see if we can display them. So we have this setup order book method here, which currently is not being called by anything. It's not referenced anywhere. And it takes a quality and a cancellation token. Now the quality is of course just going to be the well, meteorite, shadow, gold, or diamond. And what we want to do is just get the orders for. We don't need to provide a card ID because the card ID is provided here when you create the card window. Of course, why is this highlighted? Needs to contain a non-null when exiting constructor. Is that not the case? Oh, because they're defined in the setup here. Yeah. So I have to like do it like this, I think. And I'm probably going to get some warning somewhere else. Well, we can worry about this one later. Yeah. Yeah, so we should probably check that to make sure that these are not null, are non-null when this is called. There we go. Maybe this is not actually the best option because now, well, I mean, this is never going to happen because the second we create the object here, actually maybe a better idea would be to instead move these parts. No, because we can't do a... I don't think we can do this actually, but let's see. Can I move these here? Wait, no, that's not what I want to do. Setup. Yeah, and this is called setup inventory. Setup card. Yeah, that's the one I would like. Yeah, what we're actually gonna do is move this here. Let's see where this token comes from. Yeah. We'll shift some things around real quick. Because this is not the way that we should be doing this. And we should be passing the token to the setup method. There we go. And now we should be able to remove these again. Now, of course, these can go. And now we no longer need this either. Let's see if this works. I think it should. Yeah, that works. Let's pick a random card. Yeah. No surprises there. But that's good to see. Let's see, any other... Yeah, well, of course we have warnings currently here, because that's something that's the code I'm working on. But that's to be expected. And, I mean, this stuff is all going to be moved up here. Now, one thing to note here is you can actually get... I'm getting the top 50 sales results, or orders, the cheapest 50. There's probably going to be way more, but I feel like it's not really worth it to get more because you're never going to be buying the really expensive cards. What I could maybe do, but that's maybe something for later, is do the same thing we're doing on the main window, which is where if you scroll down, it will load more orders. But for now, I think we're fine just loading 50. That should already be fine, I think. So what I'll do... yeah, so these are the orders. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, okay. So this is what the return looks like from one of these requests. So you get result, and these are the things which are inside the order itself. Now, what information do we actually want to extract from each order? I kind of already made a thing in, I think it's in Wallet. Yeah, so I already made a class to hold the order, and this is just the same information that we have in our PyGeoMarket program. So in our Python program, so this is information that you need to actually buy this order. So let's see if we can extract that from the order itself. So name, that's going to be JSON order cell data properties name. Now, of course, we don't actually know if it contains this data, so technically we should be checking to make sure that none of these are nulls. I wonder actually what the best way to deal with stuff like this is, because I have a feeling if you're going to be testing for each of these whether or not they're null, it adds a lot of bloat to the program, which might not be ideal. Can I just do this? Does something like this work? Probably not, right? No. I would have to do something like this. And then do token. And then just keep going like this. Yeah, I wonder if this is actually the best way to do it, or if it's totally ridiculous. And then you have to do another layer with properties. And then another one to get just to get the name. This has to be something that other people have thought about before. C# JToken. Check for null values. Multiple levels. Maybe something like this. Journal JToken. Getting value from JToken that might not exist. Let's see. Querying JSON with token. Let's see. Oh, does that work? Ah, that looks like it's promising. Oh. Select token, I think. And then a path. Oh. Manufacturer 0 name, so in my case that would be oh. Something like cell.data.properties .name, something like this, I think. I'm going to just quickly test this in the card window here, or the, no, where is it? Here. You know, actually, first of all, probably get rid of all this crap here. Is this part still necessary? Because I think... Don't we set that up somewhere else? Set a card. Isn't that where we set this up? No. No, we don't. No, this makes sense actually. The part that doesn't make sense is this here. we get the URL order book. What we want to do here is just get the cart string. Yeah, we only want to update our own inventory here. Yeah, and then this part can just go. Okay, so I think it should now. Should be fine. Let's quickly make sure if we go manage wallets, we just remove our wallet or set it to none. Yeah, there's the no wallets connected thing. We can actually leave it like this for now. We don't really need a wallet connected for this. So I'll leave it like this. Okay. Let's see if we can actually do that. Oh. Okay, so we're getting the results, and then for every result, which of course is one order, we're doing order.select token cell data properties name. Let's see. And we'll turn this into a string. Let's see if this works. Oh, well, of course we're not calling this yet, so of course it doesn't do anything. Let's change that. There we go. Great. Okay, that's nice. Now let's see what happens if we misspell, or let me just make sure that that's something that's not in there. It's just empty. Could we do something like this? Yeah. Okay, that's much nicer. Okay, so that is much nicer. We'll do try catch. Order is new order. Okay, great. Let's remove this here now. Go. Oh, no, it obviously doesn't do anything. Because we misspelled this. There we go. Great. So what happens if we misspell one of the earlier levels? Well, no crashing at least. So that's good. There we go. The proto ID, is that in here somewhere? Should be, I think. Or is it not? No, it isn't. Oh, well, it's in the image URL. Do we really need... I don't think we actually really need that. No, we don't. So I might as well not actually include it then. Same goes for quality, actually. We don't really need these two. I'm gonna remove them from for now. Just need the order ID. Order ID. Okay, so that's completely at the top level. That is a number. Can we do uint64? I mean, that's probably way larger than it has to be, but just to be sure. Do I need to return here or something just to make sure that it gets that can't be null there? Is this right? I wonder. I need some way to check just to make sure. I actually doubt it. I think those numbers, are, well, maybe it's, actually, maybe it is right. Well, knowing myself, I probably fucked up somewhere, but I think it actually looks like it is working. Okay. Let's just we'll write the URL. JSON formatter. Yeah, that works. Cool. Okay, that's nice to see at least. Okay, so next up, we'll do token address, which is here. That's also a string. So that's cell data token address. There's some sort of, yeah, it's underscore. Go. Looks good. And then the last ones we apparently need are the price of this card. Now, what I think I'm gonna do is just check again how I did this in by GeoMarket. And just essentially just copy the exact same thing here. We're going to need the exact same data because we're also using the same library to handle the actual orders. No, don't need anything like that. Let's see if we actually use the exact same. Let's minimize this actually. So order ID, NFT address, token address, that's like cell data. Token address. We need the ID as well, right? 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we definitely do need the NFT ID as well. So that's token ID. Okay, so we actually need to add that as well. Wait, do we use ID or token ID? Token ID, right? Yeah. Still a string. So it doesn't really matter, I guess. Actually, if I remember correctly, the API will accept both, or either, I mean. But we'll just use the exact same thing that we're using here as well. So there we go. Should probably like do something like this. There we go. Okay, so that's the token ID. What else do we need? Order ID, we have NFT address, ID, and then price. Okay, so we're going to split up the price in a base price and fees. So for that, the first thing we do is just get the total price, which is by data quantity. By data quantity. Actually, I think you can use either quantity or quantity with fees, so they're the exact same amount. We'll just do the same thing here again. Also, these are strings. Let's see. So it's by data quantity. Now this already includes the fees listed below. So what we want to do is remove those from the quantity, because there's also a well, I mean, any fees that we're going to add, and as well as the maker or the maker and taker marketplace fees are not going to be listed on here yet. Or well, maker is going to be listed on here, taker is not. The maker fee is, I think, royalty protocol. Yeah, that's the ecosystem one here, I think. Pretty sure that's that. We can check another one. Yeah, pretty sure that's it. Anyway, we want to remove it so that we can get the base price, so we can add, if we want to add more fees. So, for example, there is always going to be a 1% taker marketplace fee. We still need to add that, so we need the base price to calculate how much that is going to be. So, at the very least, we need to calculate a base price without fees. So, let's see. Make sure that works. Okay. So now we first want to get the fees, and we'll add that into a new J token. Oh, J token fees is JSON order fees. And that also cannot be null. Now we'll just go for in fees, and this should be a for each. And I think we really just need the amount, because the decimals are going to be the same everywhere, I'm pretty sure. I mean, if it's not, we'll figure out soon enough, because then the API is going to be rejecting our orders once we actually file them. But for now, I think that should be fine. Actually, we want a way to convert this into a number. I think uint64, is that long enough? Is that big enough? Actually, can we do a decimal? Does that work? No. This should work. Okay. Actually, yeah, let's see if we can paste that. See what happens if we do this. Okay, that looks good, I think. Oh. Here. Let's compare it real quick. Yeah, so that works. That's the same thing. That's good. And now we'll just go for each fee, we'll get the amount. So fee Can you just use lowercase decimal for this? Also, that's probably better. We'll do a check here first to see if it's null. Because if it's null, then there's some sort of problem with the with the order that we got. So we're gonna throw a null reference exception. And we'll do quantity base parse fee amount. See if that works. Okay, so these should be the amounts without the fees. Now what we want to do is add that to the fee dictionary. How does that work? Oh, hang on. We also need to get the address that it's going to. No, we can actually just do same as we did earlier. Contains key. If you call add with the same address multiple times, will you get an error or not? We can make sure. So address and the amount. So that should be a decimal. I think decimal just has unlimited. Does it have unlimited precision, or is it fixed precision? Let's make sure. Precision. Oh, close, fuck. Yeah, it's more than enough. 28 to 29 decimal places. Okay, yeah, so it's 16 bytes. Okay, so that works. Field list may be null here. Oh, we haven't initialized that. Okay, so we'll do that first. Oh, crap. There we go. Let's see if we get an error if we just do this twice. Or, hang on, I'm stupid. Wait, that doesn't tell us anything. There we go. No errors. Oh, no, nothing. Let's see if that's actually the problem. So now it works. It still works. No, it doesn't. Okay, so how do we update a value in a dictionary? Update dictionary value. Oh. Was that easy? Wait, where did I make a mistake here? Okay. Is quantity base. I'll be right back. Just have to go make a phone call actually. So I'll probably be back in like 10 minutes or something. So see you soon. Okay, so that took a little bit longer than I was expecting, but let's continue. Okay, so where were we? Oh yeah, we had the base price and quantities for fees. So what I'm going to do for now is, instead of printing this here, let's see if we can get it from the card window. What I'm going to do is break after one order, so we can maybe print some more information from here, just for debugging, just to make sure that everything works. Or no, come on, don't do this to me. The list, keys. Right line, fee address. Actually, we'll do a formatted string here. Something like this. There we go. Next up, we will correct for the number of decimals. Okay, so this one contains 5 fees. And this is the base price. Yeah, so this is 1%, 1%, 2%, 3%. What is this? 1.5% or something? What? Don't know exactly how. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, so let's correct for the percentages for now. Let's see. Here we go. No, of course not, it's in wallet. Okay, so decimals is a thing here. Where is it? Yeah, so by data decimals. Go. We'll call this str decimals. There we go. How do I do this? I think just like this. Does that work? Or is there some sort of... Let's see if there's a way to do powers with decimals. Power function. Well, let me just steal this real quick. Oh, that's just an integer actually. I'll just do this. So that should just be int. Oh, this should be an unsigned int. There we go. Let's see. For now, I'll just add a fee to the list. Taker. And we'll do quantity base %. Decimal C# decimal, remove decimal space places. Can you just do floor dot truncate? Oh well, it's not really a big deal, I don't think. We're just gonna do it like this, then it's not a big deal. Okay, so that should only fix the taker fee. Nah, it just crashes, I guess. Oh, hang on, I'm stupid. In fact, that should not be here. That should be all the way up here somewhere. Right here. I am being insanely inconsistent, by the way, about my variable names. See if this works. Of course it doesn't. It's so annoying that it doesn't print an error. I don't really understand why either, because I think I should only be catching this null reference exception and nothing else. Why is it not working? Yeah. Can I not just do this? I mean, this still, it shouldn't be called. Like, yeah, and I mean, it isn't, which makes sense. But I don't understand why it doesn't throw some sort of error. Let's remove this first. Okay, so this works. Why doesn't it work for all the others? Okay, so let's see if we can just calculate the fee percentage. And we'll say how much, what a percentage that is of the total. So we'll do fee amount over order dot price base. Something like this. Oh, there we go. Nine and a half %. That's such an odd percentage, though. Like, Nethergram. Is that right? Yeah, it is 9.5%. 9.5%. Yeah, I mean, it is true. That's the same it's telling me it is here. It's so odd, though. Oh well, I mean, it's correct, so no complaints from me. Are they all 9.5? No, this one's 9. Huh. Did they up their fees somewhere? It's only 8%. 9%. Okay, so most of them are still 9%, I think. What, 8 or 9? 9.5. Where's that 9.5 coming from, though? Did Token Trove up their fees or something? I wonder. No, it's still at 9%. 5% royalties, 2% service, 2% protocol. Okay, well, somewhere there's a marketplace that's charging 2.5%. I have no idea why you would use a marketplace that is charging more when others are available that are still charging the normal 9% instead of 9.5. But oh well, I mean, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, yeah, so I'll just comment this out for now. Now what I'm going to do now is we'll make an order bar from that takes an order as like this way. And we'll say this dot order is order. Now we should be getting errors here somewhere. Yeah. Wait, there should be an error somewhere because yeah, there should be something in here that shouldn't work. Oh well. Comment this out first. Great. This one's called txt price. Let's first just do it like this. I mean, this is incorrect, of course, because now we're missing the fees. Actually, no, let's do it slightly differently. Let's go to wallet. Let's make a function here to get the total price. We can actually steal this code from what we wrote for our testing function earlier. Here. There we go. Ah, we totally forgot to add the seller to the order. Oh well, we'll fix that next time. For now, we'll leave it at this. Let's just get this to work real quick. Where is it? And now we'll just do what's it called? Order panel. There we go. Let's see it. There we go. Prices. Let's see if they're the same as they are on Token Trove. They should be, I think. Except this one isn't rounded, whereas Token Trove will round the numbers. So we'll set this to show details, so it shows all of them. So 229, 229, 229, and then the third, and then 53, 54, 54. Yeah, okay. So we're getting the exact same prices now here that we're also getting on Token Trove. Okay, so that's very nice. So at least we got that working. I mean, obviously it doesn't have the seller yet, but that should be easy enough to add later. So I think I'm probably going to add that off air, but I mean it should be pretty obvious how that's done. You just look at the result here and you get the user, and you just put that there, where now it says 0x blah blah blah. It will say this. Okay, so yeah, I think that's it for today for me. So I'm going to end the stream now. Thanks for watching.